I'm Bobby Roessner. I am the founding editor of the New Bedford Light. Now an astonishing 2-year-old New Bedford Light. Thank you so very much for coming out tonight, and thank you for the support, for supporting the work that we do. I don't know if you got a chance to read today's edition of The Light, but late last night we published an investigative story that is the essence of why we exist, which is to uncover critical information that officialdom would prefer to keep secret, and to hold the powerful to account for their actions and their inactions through painstaking, meticulous reporting. This story, by Anastasia Lennon, details years of sexual harassment and other misconduct complaints against a New Bedford police sergeant, variously assigned to work with the city's most vulnerable residents, young people at our public schools, those struggling with mental health and substance abuse problems. He has been investigated numerous times by the Internal Affairs Division of the Police Department, by outside counsel, and yet, as far as we can tell, his only consequence has been a referral for anti-harassment training, already required of all city employees. Over the last 3 months, the Light has filed more than a dozen public records requests with city departments, 3 appeals to the state, all to dig out these facts. We do this again and again, day after day. On so many issues, just to pry loose basic public information that is required by law to be in the hands of the public. And what we find isn't, as in this case, just one story of one cop accused of misconduct, but a pervasive system of government secrecy. It takes so much time and persistence, but we keep at it. It's our job. As a strong and independent news organization, it is why the Light is here, and it's why you are here. We understand that open government, the free flow of information, are the lifeblood of democracy. And we know, as the Washington Post so eloquently puts it, that democracy dies in darkness. Our speaker tonight well knows the importance of a free and independent press that pursues truth without fear. She is, in fact, a personal inspiration and a longtime professional idol. Here's why. 18-year-old Charlene Hunter-Galt made national news in 1961 as one of the first 2 Black students to integrate the University of Georgia. Just a few years later, she chose covering the news over being the news, eventually becoming one of the most pioneering and acclaimed journalists of our time. She's made her mark at some of the world's most vaunted journalistic institutions, The New Yorker, New York Times, NPR, PBS, where she was often the only Black woman in the newsroom. She's covered many, many topics and events, from the civil rights movement to the election of America's first Black president. Her work, taken as a whole, is a groundbreaking view into Black experience and the issues that define it. She is the author of 5 books, including her recently published My People, 5 decades of writing about Black lives. She lives in Florida and Martha's Vineyard, and it should be noted, she is a dear friend of our very own Jeannie Costa, a New Bedford Light founder and board member and amazing community force who has arranged for Charlene to be with us tonight. So thank you, Jeannie, and welcome, Charlene.